It's a parabolic breakout, an upwards price explosion. Could this potentially be the beginning of a new bull market for Bitcoin? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. Lots to discuss here, my friends, as Bitcoin is truly having an explosive rip to the upside here after the news that PayPal is tentatively set to launch a new service enabling users to buy, hold, and sell cryptocurrency at some point in 2021. Wow. Let's dive right in and analyze. But of course, if you haven't already, a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm would be so greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Now, let's begin here with this parabolic curve, okay? A parabolic curve is essentially created by a series of higher lows, and Bitcoin has been creating just that over the past series of months here. Dating all the way back to July, we've seen a consistent flow here of higher lows, and right now it appears that the curve has absolutely taken off. And it's gotten through this area of resistance here in the chart that is absolutely critical in my opinion. For this, I actually want to go over to the weekly time frame. Now, I'm going to go over to this chart here as I have it outlined more clearly. Let's go to our weekly time frame and switch on to our line chart. Now, notice this line in particular right here. We have multiple touch points, roughly 2 back in 2018, another 2 here in 2019, another one here in 2020, and this has all been macro resistance. My friends, look at where we are right now. Ding, ding, ding. Chicken wings for dinner. Tofu if you're vegan. For the first time, we are trading above this range on the weekly line chart. Now, don't get me wrong. If we see a heinous debacle at some point throughout this week, we certainly could close back below here. The line chart only accounts for candle body closes here on my chart. But my friends, if Bitcoin is able to close above this line here, which is at about 12,000 here on my chart, this would be the first time that Bitcoin on the weekly line chart is closing above this region. And notice, it's all open space in here, my friends, open air. This is exactly where I want to see Bitcoin trading from a bullish perspective because there is not that much resistance up in this range. Just take a look at it. All we have up here is our blow off top from back in 2017. If I could pull this box here, there we go. We could see that we didn't really have much of a consolidation period at all. It was just a blow off top all the way back down into the abyss. And right now, I do believe it's certainly possible that this old resistance range here may now possibly flip into new support. And if this can hold as support here, my friends, it could be off to the races for BTC. And right now, a very interesting thing to look at here, if we go back to our candlestick chart, what I want to show you guys is that if we take our Fibonacci extension tool, we're going to pull it, we're going to pull it from this one here at the 14K top, our last market cycle top, bring it to the market cycle bottom. Look at where that 1.618 golden Fibonacci extension is, my friends, all the way up there at about 20,000 flat. Let's get this crypto. It does not have to hit that. Of course it doesn't. But I am showing you guys that there is at least a confluence here from the Fibonacci perspective with this top to this bottom. The 1.618 golden Fibonacci bullish target is at about 20,000. Now, you guys know on this channel, I am not one to FOMO. If you're unfamiliar, FOMO is fear of missing out. I am not one to shill a narrative of FOMO. I am not one, oh, Gerber, you missed it. We're going to the moon. My $100 worth of Bitcoin. That's not me, ladies and gentlemen. That's not the Don, okay? Right now, although things are getting exciting, you know what happens when things get a little overly exuberant, right? There can be absolutely heinous pullbacks. Now, actually, let's go back to this chart real quick. And what I want to do here is draw a channel. We're going to go to the daily time frame. And I just want to draw a simple channel because I think this one's a little bit hidden. It's not as clear maybe as some of the other channels that you guys have been drawing, and it is this one right here, going all the way back into April of 2020. We take it from the resistance tops to now right about here, right, my friends? And we could see here that this, oddly enough, has a lot of confluence. Resistance all the way up. Then we ran top of the channel, find support, bottom of the channel, resistance, top of the channel, support, bottom of the channel. Right now, we are about at the top of this channel, right? And if you haven't seen this, really, again, my friends, a thumbs up would be so greatly appreciated. It helps out with the channel so much. So thank you for smashing that thumbs up button. But yeah, this channel here has not really been that clear until now for me, right? Which it appears that we could be at that resistance zone right now. Surely it does not have to occur, but if we do wind up dumping here, my friends, this red box here could possibly now flip into green, as it could now possibly be a zone where all of this old macro resistance is now going to possibly become new macro support. And if that in fact occurs, and the base for this new bull market is possibly up around 11,000 to 12,000, my friends, does it really, really look that difficult, or that absurd rather? That's a better way to put it. Does it really look that absurd that we have that golden 1.618 golden Fibonacci extension target up around 20,000? I really don't think that if a bull market starts here, that looks like too crazy of a target, in my opinion. Let's get this crypto. Now, I want to look at some momentum indicators here as well, my friends, okay? Let's take a look at the moving averages, all right? Let's take a look at the 50-day and the 20-day here. Clearly, we had a golden cross. We would have liked to see this 50 curling to the upside, but we were getting it now. But at the point that this golden cross occurred, it wasn't perfect, but it was there. We have a bullish cross, and now we are seeing the 50 begin to up curl. The 200-day as well, curling up. Right now, this is what I want to see there from the moving averages on the daily. If we go over to the weekly, my friends, I think you see it because I see it. I think the whole entire world sees it. This 20-week moving average is supporting the price here once again. And if we go back in Bitcoin history, let's just put on the log scale for ease of visualization here and the line chart. Notice this teal line, my friends, the 20-week moving average. Look at how perfect the line chart has been supported on the weekly time frame by the 20-week moving average. Then in a bear market, rejected by the 20-week moving average. Right now, my friends, it appears once more that the 20-week moving average is at least tentatively for the time being holding as support once again. Let's get this crypto. My friends, I didn't mention it already, but I hope you have by now. If you're not subscribed, welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you're ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to La Familia. Welcome to the house that Don Carbanaccio built. Sheesh. Okay, now, my friends. Looking at those looks healthy to me, especially if Bitcoin can close up above in this region, as I just explained, in this area of essentially open air, right? Let's go back to the regular chart instead of the log. If Bitcoin can close this weekly candle up here above 12,000 and we are in this range of open air, we could possibly still see continued blue sky breakout action to the upside, in my opinion. Let's get this crypto. All of that looks good from a moving average perspective. Let's look at the alligator here, a momentum indicator, right? Very nice bullish twist here on the weekly all the way back in June. Looks like the momentum is still heading up, my friends. Bands are widening, exactly what you want to see. Notice, let's go back to the log now for the ease of visualization, right? Bullish cross here back in 2016, widening bands, whole bull run. Bearish cross here in 2018, widening bands, all bear market. Bullish cross there, upward trend. Bullish cross right here. For the first time, we are seeing some sustained bullish action with widening bands. We did get a little fake out cross right here, but nothing. Did not sustain, crossed back down, right? Right now, we had the cross and we are seeing some sustained upside action. Let's go to the daily, okay? Just like over here on our last little bull flag consolidation, right before our rip, we had the alligator coiling itself up here, right? Getting all squiggly. Yeah, squiggled. Got the cross right there. Bam, rip, widening bands. Right now, we're seeing the pennant coil up. Boom, squiggled, coiled up, and now we're ripping once more, and the bands are widening. So I like what I see from that perspective as well. Just another momentum indicator. Everything right now looks good to me. This does not mean that, it's just, I'm all in, Carbonaccio. This trend could certainly pull back, right? There are no certainties or guarantees in trading. But with what I'm seeing right now, I am essentially seeing that we have crossed the line that the Don has been looking to cross for years at this point, right? Especially for the last year in particular, getting up into this range, especially on the weekly line chart, right? Looking at it from this perspective. That's exactly where I want to be, my friends, right up inside this range. So right now, my strategy may be adjusting here. I'm strategizing around the clock. To me right now, this is starting to get very interesting from a more macro perspective rather than just an intraday or several day perspective, where I may start looking for some longer term trades here, holding through some massive volatility potentially. I'm going to need to see what pans out here with this news, right? To see if this pump cools off or not. But this is a pretty big deal here, my friends. Right here, it says that PayPal will enable cryptocurrency as a funding source for digital commerce at its 26 million merchants. Okay, 26 million merchants. It's pretty big. Read through the article and the release yourself. It's not perfect. It's not essentially everything you would hope. I mean, read it for yourself, right? You'll see. So you get it right from the horse's mouth instead of from me, right? So read that. Another thing I wanted to point out here is that the Google Trends data for Bitcoin, 5-year data worldwide, okay? We've essentially bottomed out here, right? The last several times we've bottomed out, it's been between a 7 and a 9 here. Search term Bitcoin worldwide data past 5 years, between a 7 and a 9. Right now, we've been toggling between an 8 and a 9, and we're having this breakout right here, right now. So, yes, even though it looks tentatively like this is not good, right? That we are seeing a lack in interest in the search term Bitcoin. My friends, when we've seen the lack of interest get this low before, we have seen, it rise from those levels. Of course, past performance does not indicate future results, but with us being so low here on the interest level and the price already pumping and this news here from PayPal, I do definitely think there is at least potential that we could see some retail FOMO here, some average Joe and James at the water cooler type of traders coming in here, getting all excited. My Cardania Kirby, it's going to the moon. It's very possible, my friend. So, keep your wits about you here. I got the trench coat on, the battle helmet, and it's time to get this crypto. So right now, I am strategizing around the clock here, looking to potentially crush this market like a 2-ton man on a tuna fish can. I'm remaining very patient here. If there was a spot where we could have seen rejection, it could have been right up here in this range, right? I was speculating a little bit short here that if we saw a dump, it could go, but now we've crossed it. So my friends, this for me, this was a big monumental day here for the Bitcoin price. And it is definitely, if Bitcoin can hold above this $12,000 region, this is starting to look like it could be the very, very early stages of a potential new bull market. I mean, there's no other way to put it. So my friends, a very good day here for Bitcoin. If you haven't already, a thumbs up would be so greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. I do analysis nearly on a daily basis, especially when the price action is moving. So welcome to the channel. And like I said, my friends, FOMOing, it is what it is. Many get caught up with their emotions, especially at crazy times like this. To each their own. I like to remain cool, calm, and collected and prepare to strike like a cobra out of the grass and get this crypto. When I see trading opportunity present itself. But like I've stated, I may look for more so of a dollar cost average strategy here, looking to potentially sit through some larger volatility rather than tight stop losses. I'm going to have to see here, but I will keep you guys updated, as I see the market unfold here. Okay. So, with that being said, take care, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And let's see where Bitcoin takes us, okay? So until next time, be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs.
The material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments, nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. Crypto Kirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. Crypto Kirby may have an interest in the securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. Crypto Kirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. Crypto Kirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.